You wore a Lorax costume to Halloween? Pfft, pretty girl humor, popular girl humor. I know everything about you, your complete totality, just by what you chose to wear to Halloween. You're a guy and you're caught reading a book that perhaps is associated with feminist literature in the cafe. Pfft, performative man, name every feminist author ever, you giant teapot. Somewhere right now, the most annoying worms-a-brain person you quite possibly know is commenting pretty girl humor, performative man on some random person's TikTok because they've seen something that they associate with that archetype and they're like, yep, that must be that person's entirety. TikTok has just well and truly just boiled everybody's identities into hashtagable stereotypes. And honestly, it is all just complete shithousery and nonsense, which, often subvertly promote misogynistic views or, toxic masculinity. That guy that wants to read a book, what a performative silly sausage. Heaven forbid somebody actually just not be a complete asshat and actually try to look at the world through lenses of different people. Gosh, no, a girl can't dress up as the Lorax. That's so obnoxious. That's so annoying. Girl having joke and having fun? No, shame that. Ah yes, just another pipeline to promote misogynistic views. Oh, TikToks need to label everything. Also, side note before we get into this exploration, my name's Cal, that's Skog. What's up with that? Quite literally nothing, that's just our assigned names. If you're new here, this is the type of content we typically do, so if that looks like fun for you, please feel free to subscribe. And if you're not new here and you're like, Cal, what's up with your hair? Where's your curls gone, buddy? I brushed them out before training just to see what it would look like. And I haven't had time since training to, wash my hair and do my hair routine. So we're working with this today. So, yeah, anyways, back on with the video. It currently really does feel like on TikTok that the current algorithm, what's being pushed, doesn't actually want the intricacies and the nuance of, human expression, but much rather archetypes we can recognize and box people into instantly. Every viral moment becomes a chance to categorize someone. You're a clean girl, aren't you? You're a punk, right? The spiky hair. Whoa, I bet you love anarchy. Fringe, eye makeup, dark clothes. Goth? You're a goth, right? You simply can't post. People must know what category you fall into so that they can comment it and tell you what you are. And I've been looking at this in videos for quite a while now, looking at the clean girl trend, the performative alt trend. And then we had naturally alt. It is all part of the same disease. Everything must be flattened and simplified so the algorithm can just make it another stereotype character that we just pump out for everyone. Bro innocently goes to the bookshop cafe and gets a matcha and reads his book. I know what you are. Downloading information from TikTok database. You are performative male level 5. And the just hilariousness of this is people think that it actually has, merit and validity. You remember when Jojo Siwa did that Betty Davis Eyes cover, and I know we can all have opinions about the song and the cover and whatever, but there were people genuinely being they're gonna become a far-right grifter, they're gonna become a trad wife, they're gonna submit to the man. No, Jojo is just being a performer and dressing up for that character, and their costume in that video was a nod to that character. I can't quite remember the name right now, but I'll put it on screen. And if you're now like, Cal, well, what's the issue here, champ? What's the problem? Because all of this is, gender by algorithm, and that's troubling, isn't it? And that's not me saying there's not real tradwives out there, promoting some questionable stuff. I'm pretty sure I've covered that on this channel before. But if you're a man that's stylish and follows trends and, I don't know, maybe has a mullet and, reads and enjoys matcha, it's performative. You can't be a man and authentically enjoy those things. That's not what a man does. And you see it the same with the pretty girl humor or, labeling things that clearly aren't a trad wife as trad wife's things. You're flattening femininity, right? If you're soft, you're trad. If you're loud, you're cringe. You're popular girl humor, you're pretty girl humor, we can clown on it. If you're sexy, you're empowering. But if and only if it's done a certain way. Otherwise, it's trashy. You're for the street. Another brain rot example of these just pointless identities that people just use is do you remember when there's It would just be like a girl that has like dyed black hair and she's wearing eyeliner. Maybe she has a fringe, and people will comment things like, "Goth girlfriend, be my goth girlfriend." It's just a person with dyed black hair. But no, TikTok commenter 421628 can see your totality and can label you something just by one attribute, and then through that they know your whole totality. They know what you're gonna be like as a person, how you're gonna behave. You're one of them freaky goth girlfriends, right? Weird, disgusting. Just stop. Just please, just this mindless labeling is so constrictive and just like anti-human expression. We've quite literally replaced like the 1950 gender roles of how to be a man and how to be a woman. You got to man up, cow, with, just like algorithmic ones. If you express yourself in any sort of way, you are a visual discrepancy. You're annoying, and therefore we have to categorize you on TikTok. TikTok literally just hates nuance. You can't just be somebody enjoying various things. You have to always declare exactly what you are, or people will declare it in the comment section. There is quite literally no middle ground. Are you clean girl or are you goblin core? Are you gym bro, gains, or are you soft cuddly winter boyfriend? Everybody's life, or just what they post, has just become a brand kit. I love TikTok. There's so much good, interesting stuff on there, right? But like, it feels like you can't have hobbies that you can showcase on TikTok. It has to be that becomes your totality, right? You're now like a plant mom or a gym bro, or you're a manic pixie girl, or whatever collection of words they decide to make next. And it's not just about trends. It never is. It's literally all just about moral sorting. Who's pure? Who's performative? Who's problematic? Who can we clown on next? And you can see why people fall into this, right? Because the algorithm rewards it, right? It wants you to play the character. Like, I see it so much with gym content. It will be like a guy that is known in like the gym bro world, and he just has typically done workout videos, and then he shows a video with his partner or whatever, and then comments will then suddenly be like, we lost another one. Bro's no longer locked in. Man, bro's gonna fall off. The algorithm doesn't care who you are. It just cares that you stay as one thing. Why? Because there's money to be made in those likes, clicks, and engagement. Every identity is just a product line waiting to be brought now. You're the clean girl, buy this, get this. You're the old money aesthetic, buy this, get this. You're quiet luxury, buy this, get this. Here's how not to be part of the pretty girl humor. Here's how not to be a performative man. It's all restrictive ideas that get you thinking less like a human and more like some AI algorithm. I wonder why that's happened, hey? Can't wait to see what the next absolute brain rot, worms to brains idea archetype that they start pushing on TikTok is gonna be. Just so shit on somebody that's expressing themselves. Like, I just got a flashback to performative alt. And the example they used for like a performative alt person was just somebody wearing jeans. Like, this is just, it's just nonsense. It's actual nonsense. We talk about hating AI so much, but we're conducting ourselves like freaking algorithms if we're just categorizing people all the time. The algorithm clearly just can't handle complexity, and in turn has now got people acting like foot soldiers for this system in the comments, being like, performative, pretty girl, humor. I hate it all. I literally hate it all. I love social media and its ability to like connect people, and you can learn so much about all different sorts of things that you would never typically find. But this aspect, I just hate. It's so, I can't think of another phrase but just anti-human, but now it just sounds like I'm about to whip out an acoustic guitar and just, we need to stop labeling each other. Hey, we gotta stop doing that. Ho, I don't like it. Hey, I don't know. Fucking just this trend has just turned me into the next member of the Lumineers. I don't think I'm right for this. Just let me know what categories I fall into, I guess, down below, so I can just cry about it to my parents on the phone. Please keep expressing yourself authentically despite absolute teapots and asshats on the internet thinking they can assume your totality just by a few visual clues. Skog, anything profound to say on the topic?
Abandon reason, no only war!
Crazy town, Skog. Did not see that one coming. Knowledge... words, I don't know, my brain stripped blank. Anyways, I'm Cow, that's still Skog, still nothing up with that, that's just our names. Yeah, please subscribe if you're new, that'd be cool, and if you're not new, how do we outro this video? Because I feel I've been quite angry and shouty, and I just don't want you to think I'm just an angry, shouty man all the time. Come on, Cal, think of something really, unite the people. Okay, Cal. It's a whole new world we live in. Oh no, I freaking forgot the lyrics of Pokemon Johto. Oh, this is just the worst end to a video. It's a whole new world we live in. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. It's a whole... No, you can't just say it's a whole new world again. I'll break out into the freaking Aladdin song. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new fantasy. Just imagine I ended on something really like uniting in it. We felt like we rallied the forces and we're ready to, break down these stupid online stereotypes because they're toxic and they're regressive to humankind and nature. Oh my gosh, Cal, just get out the acoustic guitar, you absolute teapot. Okay, I'm going now. Bye, 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 bye.